Hey, what's up everyone? Aubrey Trades here with the morning trade recap. 3 green trades, can't ask for more. Traded my plan, traded the tickers that I had a plan for and not just random stuff that was thrown out in the chat rooms. Stuck to the plan, had patience, and it seemed to work out. Ending the day plus 52.98. Not bad. 3 trades being EVK, DRNG, and AHPI. We are going to jump right into it. First, this morning's trade was on EVK, and it was actually in the pre-market. We'll go here to the 1-minute chart, and apparently show trades is checked. It's just not, it's not going to show the trades. That's fine. We can look at average fill prices, 469 or 465 to 480, and that would have been 469 to 480. It would have been here. So I've woke up early. I've been my goal is now to be awake at 3 a.m. That is 4, 5, 6 Eastern time. That way, I've noticed around the 4 a.m. areas when you see these big spikes in the early pre-market movers. One time on BTBT, I tried staying up till the official open of pre-market trading, and I realized that I wasn't able to actually place any pre-market orders that early from Thinkorswim. So I'm wondering, my theory is that the big box brokers, like their extended or pre-market trading session starts at 4 a.m. and I think that's when you get this big surge of volume on these early runners. So I sat here, I watched, I didn't just FOMO buy, I plotted some levels on the daily chart here you see in the corner from using my volume profile that we've talked about a little bit, and I established these lines, right? And so when we bounced off of this, I kind of waited. I saw this consolidation. I saw this confirmation of the uptrend and said, all right, now I should have bought earlier. This really should have been my signal. But all good. I ended up taking it, I think I said at 465. So I ended up taking it somewhere around here, way late. And then I just grabbed it because I felt like, you know, we probably weren't going to make a clean breakout out of this when we didn't. You know, I called it quits. Took an easy 20 cents a share. You know, not the greatest entry. Should have gotten in maybe here in the 440s when it was above my cloud. But that's fine. You know, we stuck to a plan. We took small size. We got 20 cents out of it. Happy with that. And then this was a prime dip and rip candidate for the morning, past 9:45. What did we see here? This bottoming, a lower bottom, and finally the rip, halt up, now in the 550, or traded in the 550s, 560s. So this, I was a missed opportunity for me. I tried getting in here during the halt, couldn't get executed. Oh well, no harm, no foul. Next trade we're going to talk about is AHPI. And this was more of an exploratory bet. I was intending this to be a longer swing. And using the risk formula I outlined in one of my previous videos, if you look on the daily chart, I wanted to risk. So I thought, you know, I'm going to risk here. I'm going to risk this 520, 525 range. And so I said, okay, if I get down to 520, I want to lose 20 bucks, right? So I did the math. It's dollar risk divided by your share risk. So $20, and in this case, it was $2 a share, roughly. And so I got whatever, I think that was 20 shares or something. I don't think that happens every time. Nope, 6 shares, JK. So just 6 shares, real simple, real easy, but I wanted to let it hold over the weekend, and then this morning what we ended up getting was a spike and a halt up, you know? All immediate out the open, we're back in the 880s. and we halt up into the 9s. And I didn't even pay attention, honestly. I was in the middle of a different trade, and then I was like, let me close this out, because I was up like $7 or $8 on something that was gonna be a multi-day swing anyway. This is a mask play, and with the Delta variant, like COVID stuff ramping up, this was a big runner. This was a big runner. If we go to, look at this back in February. This would have been like the height of the COVID nonsense. Look how much this ran though. Like this is from $1 to $45. Like if we get a crazy lockdown type of something, and we're kind of out of this downtrend, so I'm wondering if this is going to be the start of another run. Keeping an eye on this $12.09 mark as a major resistance line. It's on the volume profile upper band, and you can see we also, this initial week, topped out in that range. This is just how I set up my boxes. I like having my 5-minute chart here, my 15-minute chart where my face is, and then my day chart here. I'm trying not to look at the minute charts while I'm in the middle of the trade. So that was AHPI. Totally like quote by accident. I was gonna hold this for some days. That was the plan. The one I really want to talk about though, DRNG. This was my top watch for the morning. This fits my, I want to focus primarily on OTCs because those are my biggest winners. That's the best strategy I have going for me. My plan was to enter on a dip, to get a dip and rip setup as overnight longs took profits, and I thought we were more likely to see a dip than the blow off top move from earlier right here in this day chart. I don't know if that's crappier to have on a thing or if I should just make a long 5-minute chart. This blow off top move here, right? I figured we weren't gonna get that because of how much we ran into the close. So it's more likely that, and look at this, we gapped down a little bit in the pre-market, and then this just, everyone's like, oh no, feel bad for any of these guys that came here. But I took my entry. I missed my ideal entry at the 1 cent range. I got my entry at 104. Ended up selling here in this candle at like 111, 112. 111. 104 entry, 111 sell. I wanted this to go higher. I was trying to be patient, but the momentum started to turn, and I said, you know what? I got 40 bucks on the P&L. I'm gonna call it. Plus, I knew I had a profitable AHPI trade waiting to be closed out, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna close it. And I had a good first trade with EVK here. That's it. Those are my trades for the day. I'm done. I got some buying power left. I'll come back in the afternoon, see if there's any good OTC setups. But other than that, I'm calling it. I'm out. Let me know in the comments below how you did, if you had any good scores, or if there's anything interesting you're watching. In the meantime, I'll catch you in the next video. Aubrey, out.